a couple weeks back I was kind of in a reading slump, and it definitely wasn't an extreme reading slump. I still got a lot of reading done. If you watched my July wrap-up, then you would know that I finished roughly like 8 books, not counting any rereads that I did for the booktubeathon. But somehow during that month I was kind of feeling like I was forcing myself to read all these books, and I wasn't really into any of the stories and stuff. So today I'm going to be talking about 3 books that kind of got me out of that reading slump. I'm going to start off with Opposition by Jennifer Armentrout. It's the most recent book, the last book of the Lux series. I absolutely loved it. I did a 3-minute review for it, and it was spoiler free, so you should definitely watch that if you haven't already. The Lux series is about aliens, and I think that's fun. It's not about vampires, it's not about werewolves stuff. I think it's really fun and unpredictable and really good series as a whole. And the second book that got me out of my reading slump is Throne of Glass. Oh man, people have been telling me to read this for a really long time, and I had it just sitting on my desk for so long before I finally was just like, you know what, I'm gonna read it. And I didn't think I was gonna like it at all, but I absolutely loved it. I will say I'm glad that this book has a pronunciation page, because while I was reading this book I had no idea how to pronounce any of the names, any of the locations they were in. I was so clueless. I'm really bad at names anyway, so. But this is about a girl. So it's about this girl who's an assassin, and she is hired by the king. She's hired by the king to compete in this competition with other very talented assassins, and whoever wins will be the king's like assassin or assistant or whatever, and she will eventually have her freedom. She kind of bargains with them on the whole details of it, but it sounds, this is really weird to say, but if anyone's ever played Paper Mario in the GameCube version of it, there's like a level on that game that's like that, where Mario competes in like this tournament against like other people, and he works up the ranks, and just like in this book, someone's like poisoning or killing off all of the assassins, or all of the opponents, I guess I should say, and that happens in this book too. So it's really mysterious, and it's just kind of like, who is doing all these attacks? And yeah, so she wants her freedom, and she's competing in this competition, but everyone's dying around her, all these like really talented assassins and, you know, opponents. So it's really interesting. I didn't think I'd love it. There's kind of a love triangle here, and I should have realized that, because it says here 2 men love her, the whole land fears her, only she can save them all. But I didn't mind the love triangle here, because one, that wasn't the main focus of the novel. It's much more about her freedom, her life, her future. So it's written so well that you're not necessarily, it's written so well that you can't tell if the author is leaning towards one or the other. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes with love triangles, the author will purposely make one of the guys do something so horrible that you can't possibly side with him, and it makes the person really unlikable, because you know they're trying to get you to root for this person. With this book, it's not really like that. It's pretty equal. I love all the characters, and I would highly recommend this book. Last book that got me out of my reading slump is Between Shades of Grey. Oh man, this book broke my heart, but it was so good. Really bad at describing what happens in this book. Selena is 15 years old, and she's preparing for school. She's looking forward to summer. And the Soviet secret police arrest her and her mother and her brother. They send her to these prison camps during the war, and it's just, she's separated from her father. It's really brutal because it's based on true events. The last chapter, or the author's note in the back, was so powerful to me. I think it's one of my favorite parts of the book, even though it's technically not in the book. I loved what she says in the end. I love how she explains how she got all these stories and all these ideas, because she did do a lot of research and she did talk to survivors and stuff. So I absolutely love the book. I would 100% recommend it. I loved her writing style as well. So I picked up her other book, which is Out of the Easy. It takes place in New Orleans during the 1950s, I believe. I can't wait to read this as well, but this book definitely helped me with my slump. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!